Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to today's pick a card reading, and it is a twin flame pick a card. So it's kind of like a twin flame update. I'm not really sure what's going to come out. It may be partly a description of your situation. It could be a description of the person. We'll see what happens. We'll see what comes up. I hope you're doing great today. Welcome to anyone new. Welcome back to anyone returning. Do feel free to check out the description below if you want a private reading, or to check out the links to TikTok and Instagram where I do extra bits of readings and daily cards, etc. Okay, so let's get on with today's reading, and it is a twin flame pick a card. Hi Group 1, how are you doing? So let's have a look what's going on for you. I've got two John Holland Psychic Tarot for the heart, Oracle cards, Tarot Oracle, and then you have four Fountain Tarot. So you've got the Two of Wands, Three of Swords, Five of Cups, Nine of Cups. We've also got the Four of Wands with joy and stability, and Eight of Cups with the moving on energy. Okay, so sorry, I'm just checking they're in frame. Yeah, you can see all of them. Good. So let's have a look for your twin flame energy. It's interesting here. You could be in a love triangle with the Three of Swords here. What they're saying, this does feel like an update for me. Okay, this does feel like a twin flame update, basically. And what it sounds like to me is that with the Two of Wands, it's like there's a real need for you guys to dream big, to have ideas that transcend the current situation. That's very, very important. There's a lot of fear and negativity going on. It could be that the current situation is not great. Five of Cups suggests that things are difficult and there's still a lot of grief in the past, or focusing on what is or what has recently passed. There's a fair bit of pain and disappointment. This could be a separation period where you are dealing with old karma, releasing old junk and stuff, and trying to let go of the difficulty in the past. That's for sure. Could be a possibility. And like I say, I do think there's a third person involved here, even if the person is not actually in a relationship with yourself or with the twin. It could definitely be that there is old issues from that relationship, and that is ongoing. The Two of Wands is asking you, as a general answer for your update and how to move forwards, is saying that there's a need to make big plans. There's a need to dream big, think big. Notice that there's loads of options out there. It's important that you don't close your mind and only see the solutions that you've already come up with and tried. There are multiple ways to move forward in this situation, and there is a lot of opportunity for happiness here. Nine of Cups, this is happiness, getting what you want, fulfillment. The Four of Wands is joy and stability. This is a coming together energy. This is sometimes a marriage card. It's a moving in together card at times. It's a prosperity card. It's things going to the next level. It's things manifesting. So I don't think it's out the realms of possibility that you can take this relationship to the next level, whatever that means for you and whatever that is for you. But in order to do that, one or both of you need to move on. Now, of course, you're connected on a soul level, so if this is the other person that needs to move on, it doesn't mean that there's nothing you can do, because you can be aware in your life of where you're still stuck in the past. It doesn't have to be something to do with the relationship as well. It could be to do with parents or family or friends or work situations. Basically, look for where you are still holding on to the past, where you are still feeling disappointment or regret or grief about things that have happened. Because it feels to me like you are in a period of healing, and that once this healing has been done and you can see beyond it and you can see happiness, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, then you'll be able to move on. And when you move on, they will move on as well. Obviously it's not a precise science, and you can do all the work in the world, but if they are still stuck in their drama or their past. There's not a lot you can do about that in a way, but it does indicate that there are some things that you can do. There are some healing, clearing, healing or clearing that you can do, and that as you move on, this will bring greater joy, stability, happiness to you. But also it will change the energy of the connection and the dynamic. So there's a lot you can do. They're just saying to rather than just waiting, holding space, there's an opportunity to actually do some healing, to do something within your own life. But I don't think it's directly to do with the relationship. I think it's to do with work or something else. But this will change the energy around you, change your vibe, which will attract something different from them and will provide almost like a healing as well for them too. So I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading or on a private reading in the meantime. See you soon. Bye. Hi group 2, how are you doing? So this is your twin flame pick a card choice. So let's have a look. You've got quite a few cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 5 Fountain Tarot and 2 John Holland Psychic Tarot for the Heart. You've got the Lovers. So this can be confirmation that you guys have this connection. This is more mature twin flame connection. So this is very strong. It is an indicator that it is this connection. Obviously, it's not going to be the case for every single person because we don't always make the we sometimes mispick when we pick a group, but for the majority of you this is a confirmation that this is a deep connection. It's a soulmate connection at the least, but for some of you it is a twin flame connection. With the Lovers, it's saying that there's a lot of authenticity is required in this situation. You have to face yourself and your fears and everything. You have to show yourself fully. The King of Swords is most likely them. So this is the other person. This indicates, it can indicate that your twin is an air sign. But it more than this, probably more than this, it indicates that this person is still up in their head. This person isn't really connecting on a soul level as much as they could be, and maybe as much as you. So it does indicate that maybe this person is trying to control themselves or the situation with mind and with problem solving rather than with heart and soul. And this could be causing some issue. Yeah, 8 of Cups. So this person needs to learn to move on from the difficulty, move on from their issues. They're still repeating a cycle. This is what this is about. They're still repeating some sort of old cycle. But it's interesting because with the Empress reversed, I feel like you are as well. You're both still stuck in some sort of old cycle because with the Empress in reverse, it feels like to me this is you. This is the divine feminine here in its in this particular card combination. And what they're saying is that the feminine is not fully connected to herself. There's a need to connect on a deeper level with yourself. And there's, for me, I'm taking the reversal very simply. The reversed Empress here for me means there's a block here. So there's you're maybe not fully connected with your creativity or your purpose, or you could just have an old cycle going on. Obviously, this is a general reading, so you need to bring to this maybe your own interpretation as well, and feel for your intuition on this. But the point is that both you and your twin are in this pattern or this cycle. It's not a bad situation. In fact, that could be part of what's getting you caught up, because actually your old situation is not terrible. Your situation is not terrible necessarily. This 8 of Cups indicates that you are both stuck in a situation that used to be great for you or was okay for you, but is now kind of outdated, and you need to go to the next level. You need to go to the next stage, if you like, of awakening or of being more aware It's taking things to a whole new level, and it requires you to be brave and to overcome internal barriers. You know, there's some resistance to doing this because it's kind of easier, isn't it, to stay where we're comfortable, but there's a real requirement for this. This is what the Lovers means. It's a choice. It's not only called the Lovers, it's also called the choice, and the choice is about making the choice to be authentic, making the choice to be your true self, to connect from a heart and soul level, and to make decisions in your life that are all about bringing in authenticity and a new beginning. And we have got a new beginning for you guys. The Ace of Cups is possible. The new love, the new beginning, the new cycle is totally possible for you, but it does require you to move from the old cycle, the old situation with the Eight of Cups, and move on to something new. It's time to move on. It's time to leave the past behind. Okay, the Six of Cups here, quite a lot of you will be pleased about this because I feel quite a few of you are in a twin flame separation situation, and what they're saying with Simply Love is that this is the returning lover. So this does indicate that the person will return. If you are not in a separation situation, the Simply Love means that you need to approach this situation in a childlike way, not childish, but childlike. This means connecting with your inner child. It can also indicate that some of the challenges you're having, and this is because I'm holding this card as well next to it, so the challenging times, you could be having challenges to do with childhood and clearing up childhood issues. This could be what the Eight of Cups is about, that one or both of you need to clear up childhood issues before you can fully realize this relationship. Okay, there's definitely some low vibe energies around this relationship. This could be of family members, friends, it could be ex-partners or current partners if you're both in, or one or both of you are in different relationships. But there are some challenging times around you. In order to get the new love, to get the Ace of Cups, to get this new beginning with your twin, what needs to happen is the old needs to be cleared up. These low vibe energies need to be transcended. It starts with transcending them within yourself, and then it's about going beyond and transcending the people around you. So it means making choices not to hang around with people who dull your sparkle, who kill your vibe, you know. And this is going to change your vibrational energy, which will help you both to move forward to a point where you can connect more with opportunities and to feel connected on a deeper level to your true selves. And as you connect to your true self and to your true authentic being, you will be more prepared to be able to take this connection with the twin to the next level, whatever that might be. So I hope that makes sense. Loads of love, guys. I'll see you on the next reading or in a private reading in the meantime. See you soon. Hi guys, how you doing? So this is your twin flame. Pick a card. You have 4 Fountain Tarot and 2 John Holland's Psychic Tarot for the heart. So let me move this. We've got the 7 of Cups for you. This is kind of like a twin flame update. I wasn't sure before I started reading the cards, but it does feel like a twin flame update. 10 of Wands, 7 of Coins, 4 of Wands. Let's have a look what we've got. Ace of Cups, Love Abounds, and the 6 of Coins, Giving and Receiving. Okay, so let's put these here. Let me check they're all in on the frame so you can see them. Okay, perfect. Right, so your twin flame situation, let's give you an update. Let's see what's going on. There's some confusion. You've got a double 7 here. So definitely there are obstacles on the outside. These are obstacles in the world, other people's situations, events. There's some emotional and practical confusion. There's some emotional and practical obstacles to this relationship and situation. It feels like one or both of you is unsure about which way to go with the 7 of Cups. The best option for you will be clear if you are very intuitive, if you listen to your intuition carefully, and you allow the universe to guide you. It's important that you don't make a rash decision. Some of you are trying to make a rush and rash decision. Some of you are procrastinating. It's important that you act calmly, clearly, and with certainty, and that this is informed by your intuition, okay? There's a lot of burden around the situation. One or both of you could have a lot of responsibility that is somehow getting in the way of the relationship or situation. There's a lot of burden, there's a lot of concern, there's a lot of fear. It's not necessarily a burden that you or they don't want. So it could be a family situation, parents, children, but it's a heavy burden to carry. It's somehow causing a strain in the situation at the moment, but this situation will not go on forever, okay? The Seven of Coins is saying there's a need to pause and reflect at the minute. You could be in separation. This could have been going on for a while. The Seven of Coins is about looking at the situation and noticing where to put your energy and where to know when it's not working for you. And this could be to do with the Ten of Wands situation. I also think that this also refers to the Seven of Cups. You know, some of you are trying to look, or some of your twins are trying to look at their situation from a logical point of view or practical. And yes, it's important to do that. We don't want you to be illogical, but there's a difference between being foolish and being intuitive. There's a real need to apply intuition to the situation, but also you can look at the situation quite practically and think, well, how am I going to move forward? What's working for me? What isn't? So for me, I think this is a period of time where one or both of you are going through some heavy stuff. There's a lot of burden. There's a lot of difficulty. And it's a time for reflection. With the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Coins, there's no doubt it's a time for reflection and having a think and having a look at how to move on from those difficult energies of the past. How to make choices about moving forwards based on intuition and also on some element of common sense regarding what's working for you and what isn't. The Four of Wands does indicate there's future prosperity, so this can be taking things to the next level, or a positive meeting, or a positive exchange, or things somehow improving. There is some stability and prosperity to come. With the Six of Coins as well. So this is the Four of Wands that I'm referring to. With the Six of Coins as well, there's definitely a tranquil period coming up where maybe there'll be some sort of offer or some sort of generosity in your direction. I also think this is a part of the healing. It requires you to bring balance to the situation, that until the situation is balanced and there's an equal giving and receiving from both sides, things can't manifest to the next level. It's got to be a situation that values equanimity, where you're both contributing to the same level, and that you are both looking to create a balanced situation. And I think at the moment, one or both of you have got quite a lot going on with this Ten of Wands burdened energy. And so this is somewhat maybe delaying the situation, but it won't last forever. That's the thing to bear in mind. The love abounds is the Ace of Cups. So new love and prosperity with the Four of Wands, which is also a marriage or a commitment energy as well sometimes. So I definitely think there's an opportunity for new love and better prosperity and greater abundance. But this comes from dealing with this Ten of Wands energy. So this requires some intuitive solutions to the Ten of Wands energy, but also some practical reflection. I also think it's going to require you to pause for a moment, to take stock for a little while. But yet there is going to be opportunity for new beginnings, new love, and for the next cycle to start in the near future. And it will bring in an offer towards you, but I think for the majority of you, but it does require you to both be in balance. And I feel for this Ten of Wands situation to have been moved on from. So I hope this makes sense. Loads of love. I'll see you on the next reading or a private reading in the meantime. See you soon, guys.